welcome to chemistry class. Today we are going to discussing about chapter number 5, coordination compounds. In previous chapter we already studied about formation of coordination compounds. The important evidence for the transition elements, formation of coordination compounds. Main reason for the formation of coordination compounds, ns orbital and nd orbital very close to each other and energy gap also very small. Very important evidence for the formation of coordination compounds. The coordination compounds word derived from Latin, which means complexes and coordinate, which means hold and to arrangement of atoms or molecules. Now we consider one compound. The compound name is chromium trichloride hexahydrate. They exhibit three types of complexes are there. First compound hexa aqua chromium 3 chloride. It exhibit violet color. And penta aqua chlorido chromium 3 chloride monohydrate exhibit pale green color. And tetra aqua dichloro chromium 3 chloride dihydrate, it exhibits dark green color. Same number of atoms present in the complex, but different types of colors are obtained. Why? Because the arrangement of molecules. So this is special character for the coordination compounds. Now compared to non-metal, the metals are the greater tendency to form coordination compounds. Important role of coordination compounds. Hemoglobin is one of the coordination compound because the oxygen transporter in human blood, the coordination compounds of iron. So iron present in hemoglobin. Coordination compound of iron is called hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is used for oxygen transporter in human blood. Similarly, cobalamin is a chemical name for vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is nothing but coordination compound of cobalt. Cobalt also one of the transition metal. So coordination compound of cobalt is called a vitamin B12. And chlorophyll is a pigment present in the plants, the magnesium coordination compound, which is one of the photosensitizer, which is used for photosynthesis process. Similarly, Wilkinson catalyst nothing but tris triphenylphosphine chlorido rhodium 1 is also known as Wilkinson catalyst, which is used for many industrial purpose, one of the catalyst. Similarly, Ziegler-Natta catalyst triethyl aluminum is also known as Ziegler-Natta catalyst. Ziegler-Natta catalyst is used in the manufacture of polythene. So these are all the compounds are example for coordination compounds. In this chapter we widely study about coordination compounds. So coordination compounds means what? First of all, two or more stable compounds in the solution are mixed together and allowed to evaporate to form double salt or coordination compounds. Double salt means what, sir? Double salt is nothing but as two or more simple salt combining together we get a double salt. For example, ferrous sulfate is one of the simple salt and ammonium sulfate is one of the simple salt. Two are mixed together we get a more salt. More salt also known as ferrous ammonium sulfate. Formula for ferrous ammonium sulfate FeSO4 and NH4 twice SO4 and 6H2O is one of the example for double salt. when we dissolve in water, they are exhibited simple ions. For example, in the parasammonium sulfate exhibited Fe2 plus ion and NH4 plus ion and SO4 2 minus ion. They are exhibited. At the same time, the double salt give to the all the test for simple ions. But ferrous ferric chloride and potassium thiocyanate combining together, potassium ferric thiocyanate. So one of the blood red color compound. So complex also. The formula for complex K3F is SnC6 times. Is one of the coordination complex. But it is not allowed to the Fe3 plus ion and SCN minus ion, ferric ion and thiocyanate ion. Why? Because the complexes does not dissociated. At the same time, it is not lost their identity. So you compare to double salt and coordination compound. Coordination compounds does not give the test for all the ions, but double salt give the test for all ions. So main difference between the coordination compound and the double salt give test for not give test for all ions, but give for the next topic, postulates of Fresner's theory. First theory of coordination compounds was proposed by Albert Werner. In the compound, we clear that postulates of Fresner's theory. Extra-amine cobalt 3 chloride exhibit yellow color. The number of moles of silver chloride precipitated on the reaction of 1 mole of complex with excess of silver nitrate. Here, the outer sphere, 3 chloride ions there. Chloride ion treated with silver nitrate to form silver chloride. Precipitates are obtained. So it needed 3 chloride ions. So yellow color is obtained here. The same compound, pentaamine cobalt 3 chloride exhibit purple color. In the outermost sphere, 2 chloride ion. So it's a 2 ions are formed, is treated with silver nitrate. Similar compound, tetraamine cobalt 3 chloride exhibit green color. In the outermost sphere, 1 chloride ion. They form 1 silver chlorides are obtained. And tetraamine cobalt 3 chloride violet color exhibited when treated with silver nitrate. In silver chlorides are obtained, tetraamine dichlorido cobalt chloride. In the evidence explained, we cleared by postulates of Fresner's theory. First postulate, most of the element exhibited 2 types of valency. Primary valency, secondary valency. Primary valency explain the oxidation state of central metal atom or ion. And the secondary valency, the coordination number. You see, primary valency explain oxidation state of metal atom. Secondary valency explain coordination number of complex. For example, in this example, hexaamine cobalt 3 chloride. Here 3 chloride ion outer of the sphere. So primary valency exhibited oxidation state of metal atom or ion. Secondary valency coordination number of the complex or central metal ion. So primary valency explain oxidation state of central metal atom. Secondary valency coordination number of the central metal atom. Primary valency always positive and negative in the certain in the cases. they are satisfied by negative ion. For example, in the complex CO cobalt hexaamine cobalt 3 chloride, the primary valency is 3, satisfied by 3 Cl ions. So primary valency negative and 0 in certain cases, but in some cases they are satisfied by negative ion. Secondary valency satisfied by negative ion or neutral molecule or positive ion. You see in the cases hexaamine cobalt 3 chloride, the central metal atom combined with 6 ammonia molecule. So coordination number is 6. Coordination number is 6. So 6 neutral ions satisfied by the central metal atom. So in the coordination complex, coordination number is 6. Why? The central metal atom surrounded by 6 ammonia molecule. And here pentaamine cobalt 3 chloride has 5 neutral ammonia molecule, 1 negative ion. So neutral molecule is 5 ammonia, 1 negative ion, that is chloride ion, satisfied by central metal atom. So secondary valency satisfied by negative ion or neutral molecule or positive molecule, positive ion. Okay, the next, 2 sphere of the attraction around the central metal atom. In the coordination complex, you see cobalt hexaamine cobalt 3 chloride, central metal atom, first one is a sphere followed by the second sphere. First sphere is called a inner sphere or coordination sphere, that is secondary valency. First sphere is the outer sphere or ionization sphere. We already know that ionization sphere also known as primary valency. The primary valency explain oxidation state. Now non-direction property also. And secondary valency inner sphere, that is coordination sphere, not ionizable sphere, is a coordination sphere. So secondary valency is direction property. You see cobalt 6 ammonia molecules surrounded here, 6, that is secondary valency. But 3 chloride ions surrounded by the outer sphere, that is ionizable valency. Ionizable valency is a non-direction property or non-direction nature. You see the students, primary valency non-direction property, secondary valency is a direction property. It is, the non-direction is dotted line, indicated by dotted line, and direction property solid line. The geometry also, the special arrangement of groups. So coordination number 6 means octahedral and coordination number 4 is tetrahedral or square planar. Next topic. Okay, next topic, illustration of Werner's theory. The complex is hexaamine cobalt 3 chloride. The secondary valency is 6 because the central metal atom is cobalt surrounded by 6 ammonia molecule. So secondary valency is ammonia, 6 ammonia. Outer sphere has 3 chloride ion. It's a non-directional property, it's a direction property. Another one, it is non-ionizable, it is ionizable valency. So number of moles of silver chloride formed is equal to number of moles of ionizable chloride ion. Why? Because you see cobalt hexaamine cobalt 3 chloride is treated with silver nitrate. 3 moles of silver nitrate treated with this complex, it form 3 moles of AgCl obtained. So 3 AgCl here, because the secondary valency is not ionizable. primary valence is ionizable 1. So similarly, phentamine cobalt 3 chloride has 5 ammonia molecule, 1 chloride ion. Outermost cell 2 Cl. How? CO NH3 5 times Cl and Cl2. So 2 chloride ion combined with 2 moles of AgNO3 to give 2 moles of silver chloride obtained. Similarly, tetraamine cobalt 3 chloride has secondary valency 4 ammonia molecule, 2 chloride ion. That is non-ionizable. But here 1 ionizable chlorides are obtained. Oh, the cobalt NH3 4 times and Cl 2 times and Cl is treated with 1 mole of silver nitrate, 1 silver combined with 1 chlorine to form silver chloride, 1 Cl AgCls are obtained. So another molecule tetraamine cobalt 3 chloride is treated with silver nitrate to give 1 silver chlorides are obtained. In this property is explained by the postulates of Werner's theory. So the arrangement of atoms based on the coordination compound, it exhibited some colors and different types of ions are there. What are the limitation of Werner's theory? Very important. In this Werner's theory, he explained the properties of coordination compound, but it is not explained color and magnetic properties of the coordination compounds. Very important. 2 more question is, it explains the number of properties of coordination compound, but it is not explained color of the coordination compound and the magnetic properties of the coordination compound. Okay, students, I hope you can understand my class. We will meet next class with another topic. Thank you so much.